Hello, my Cancer friends. I'm the spiritual Barbie, and I'm here today to do your weekly love reading. All right, this is from the other person's perspective that you're connecting with regarding this connection. So it should be really interesting. I'm excited. Let's get into it. All right, so in the distant past, this person felt as though things were moving forward, and this person experienced a lot of movement in the connection. I feel like they were communicating with you and you were communicating back with them, and things were moving forward and they were going good. But then I think at a certain point in the recent past, things got kind of confusing for this person, whereas they were not sure about what your intentions were, and then that also made them uncertain of what their intentions of you should be, you know? So the present energy with this person, they're feeling very hurt by you, Cancer, or by something in this connection. Something in this connection is triggering old childhood wounds. This person's challenge and focus is the Queen of Wands. So this person, Cancer, they're very focused upon themselves now. They're focused on regaining their own self-strength, especially if this is a woman. She's very focused on regaining her own independence and gaining her own strength, her own trust in her intuition. For others of you guys, though, if this is if you're a woman asking about a man, this person could be looking into another woman. They could have their intention on another woman. This could even be a daughter, a sister, something along those lines. It doesn't have to be another woman per se in their life, but it could just be a daughter or a sister or something along those lines that maybe they're just a focus. But I think for a lot of you guys, or it could even be another woman. For some of you guys, it could be another woman. I have to be frank. This person is focused on that, okay? If you are kind of this fiery person, because sometimes it goes back and forth, then this person could be focused on you, right? Some of you guys, especially if you have fire in your chart or you're just a very fiery person, like for example, I'm air and water mainly, and yeah, air and water and maybe a little bit of fire, but my dominant planet is Mars. You know what I mean? Somehow, I know why, but my dominant planet is Mars. So, if that's the case for you, because things happen in astrology, then you just show up as this person. You should show up to this person as the Queen of Wands. And so they could be this person is focused on you. They're focused on you. For some reason, they're focused on you. Especially if this is a man that you're asking about, they could be focused on you or focused on someone else, right? We don't know. We have to clarify. Okay? The conscious thoughts and their desires of this person's looking within themselves, and they're doing a lot of soul searching, Cancer. They're thinking heavily about themselves, thinking heavily about something in particular. Sorry, the camera needs to focus. Ugh. So they're thinking heavily about something in their life, Cancer. Okay? So I'm going to go and start getting some clarifiers for this reading. Alright, so in the distant past, we had this movement energy. What was this about in the distant past? The King of Cups. I really feel like the love in this connection grew very quickly, okay? Some of you guys, this person may have, because the King of Cups could be Cancer, whether you're a man or a woman, right? The King of Cups could just be, I feel like it is emotions that are growing, but this person's emotions towards you started growing very quickly. If they realize that they love you, probably really quick in the relationship, they could have said that they loved you, right? And it's true, they actually really did and do love you. I still think this person does love you. I just feel like this person is just really triggered. Something in this connection has triggered the shit out of them. Okay, so let's have a look at why the Eight of Wands energy is in the root. And it's because of Judgment reversed. So this person had a habit of, because the Eight of Wands energy, it's very karmic, where maybe you have a karmic tendency of kind of rushing into things too quickly and not really thinking things through, or rushing into things too quickly and not really getting to know this person, but just falling in love with them and kind of getting into a connection where you're not really clear on what you want, and so you end up opening your heart, and maybe this wasn't something that was meant for them, you know? So wherever they are now, and wherever they are feeling now, and I feel like wherever both of you guys are now in this connection, it's because of karmic things. You know, maybe you have a pattern of, maybe having the same ways of doing things, and it lands you in the same spot. And it's because you and this other person, you never made a judgment. when the first time that this happened, you needed to make a judgment to put an end to something, okay? And it's different for all of you guys, but there's some sort of cycle you need to conclude, and both of you guys needed to conclude in the past that you didn't conclude, and now it's coming up again in the present because now it's allowing you an opportunity to do it again. That's the thing about the universe. You are allowed to keep repeating the same cycle until you learn, and then you can move on and you can ascend. You know, but this person and you, that you guys never ascended, and that's what attracted you to each other, because you're both wanting to ascend, but maybe you were afraid to do the inner work, or you just didn't know how to do the inner work, and so this relationship kind of manifested so you could do the inner work. And I'm not saying it's a karmic situation. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this situation is something that can ascend. It's something that you guys can be together. So I don't know what is going to happen in this week. We're going to look into it later on. You got to stick around to figure that out. Sorry. But I don't know what happened, okay? But I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that this person is, I know that this person and you really do have an opportunity to be together, and for this to really lead to marriage. With the Hierophant here, it does have the opportunity for it to lead to marriage. So you can still be optimistic, but you do need to put an end to certain karmic patterns of the way you do things, Cancer, because if not, then you're going to keep repeating the same cycle, and possibly this could end because, you know, for your healing, you know, because you can't keep hurting each other. You can't keep triggering yourself like this, you know. So do the hard work and just do something different. If you don't communicate, and normally you don't say how you feel, say how you feel, because this is what landed you in the position that you are in the first place. If normally you're not grounded in a connection and you get caught up in your head when you're dating someone, then this time stay here, stay on earth, and get to know this person instead of, you know, staying in the air and then taking action in a way that's either positive or negative. Because I feel like this person, maybe they took action and maybe for them, their thing is that they fall in love really quickly, right? And they don't get to know the person. They fall in love with who the person is in their mind. They don't fall in love with who the person is actually on paper. And so they kind of miss the signs that maybe this person isn't ready yet. Maybe they're still resistant, but they kind of, you know, whatever. But Spirit's saying this connection is really protected, so don't worry. Seriously, don't worry about it, okay? But I feel like for others of you guys, maybe this person is someone who they're very paranoid in connections, or they tend to think of the worst case scenario. So anything that you did or said, they took it as the worst case as opposed to what you really meant, which probably, if, you know, because you guys are mirroring each other, which probably was in the nicest case scenario, but they took it as, oh, this person is the other way. And so they took action, and maybe they guarded their heart, when in reality it's like that just pushed you or the other person away if you were the one who guarded your heart. And maybe you have a tendency to be demonstrative or to be kind of guarded and like combative, but that's just the way you protect yourself. But that's a karmic cycle that is wanting to end because you need to let stuff go. And this person feels like, okay, then they're confused now because, you know, they have these feelings towards you, and you know that you have those feelings towards them because you can't deny this stuff here. But then at the same time, you're not showing it. So then they're like, okay, so what the hell is this? Because in the recent past, this person became exceptionally, and when I say exceptionally, I mean it in the most scholastic of terms, exceptionally confused about this connection, very confused about you. Let's have a look about what this is about, okay? What were they confused about in particular? This person was hella confused. Let's have a look about what this was about in particular. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. I think that they were uncertain about, you know, whether or not you were single or not, whether or not you cared about them. They just they felt very insecure. This is insecurity. The Nine of Pentacles reversed is insecurity when you should be secure, you know? So they were wondering if they're enough for you. Let's have a look at why. Or maybe they're wondering if there's somebody else. Let's have a look at why. Both of you guys are probably wondering if you guys were enough for each other. Let's have a look at why. Because of the Queen of Cups, okay? So because this person had a lot of love towards you, but they weren't sure if you were enough for them, or they were enough for you. And then on the other hand, if you're not that person, then maybe you felt like you didn't want to invest into the situation, or they felt like they didn't want to invest into the situation because they just like, they were just like, I don't know. Like, they don't know. Okay? They were just so confused. Okay? They didn't know. They just, the Seven of Cups energy, it just, what? You know? Alright, so the present energy is the Three of Swords. So, definitely triggered wounds. What is this around? Maybe this person said something. It's around getting what you want. I feel like you guys are not getting your needs met. Whether you're the one who's guarding your heart, your needs aren't fucking met. I hate people like that who are like, oh, well, I'm not gonna open my heart. You sound so karmic and stupid. Please open your fucking heart. Please do the healing work, sweetheart. Bless your heart, but you're a fucking idiot because you're just hurting yourself. All right? So whether you're the person who closed off your heart or you're the person who opened your heart, but it's like you don't even know him, so what? You know? But like, I know why you opened your heart. This is kind of a spiritual connection. But I keep seeing the Lovers here, so it is a spiritual connection. So shout out to y'all. You guys knew, right? But there's a way that you go about things, okay? There is. And you need more confidence. Some of you guys have codependency issues that you're working through currently because you're looking into yourself. And this other person is too. But I don't know. This person kind of felt hurt. And they were like, I don't know if this is even right for me. Is this going to even bring me satisfaction? It hurt them. Something that you said, something that they said. Maybe they realize that they hurt you and then now they're upset because they hurt you. Like, this person is just in their bag. Ugh. They're in their bag. But they just feel like, okay, they thought that this was a wish fulfilled for them. And now they're like, I don't know if this is a wish fulfilled. But it is a wish fulfilled. Because you're watching this, Cancer. If you're watching this, you care about this person. And they're wondering, is this even it? They're like wondering about their faith. They're worrying. Like, they're like, okay, so what was this guidance I was feeling? Like, am I bugging or something? You know, like, but it's because one or both of y'all are not opening your heart. Let's have a look at why this Three of Swords energy is present. I feel like it's so you guys could heal. Like, some of y'all need serious healing. Why is this Three of Swords energy? Yeah, justice. You need healing. Neither of you guys are getting your justice. Neither of y'all. I don't care if you're the man or the woman. I don't care if you're like, well, I slept with him and I gave him money. He didn't get what he wanted out of this connection. And neither are you. No, none of you guys are getting what you want out of this connection. In fact, you're just repeating old karmic cycles. Because one or both of you guys is thinking about walking away from the other person. You know what I mean? Maybe the one who's watching this, you're thinking about walking away. So you're just repeating another cycle. If you walk away, you're gonna do the same thing again. You're going to do the same thing again, right? And if this person already walked away, and that's why you're watching this, they're having the same pattern again happen in their life. They're having the same pattern. If they're dating someone new, they're having the same shit that went down with you go down with somebody else. So they played themselves, okay? Because why did they leave? You know what I mean? If they felt like it was a heart connection, why the fuck would you... When you walk away from the Lovers, there's hell to pay. There really is. And it's not because the Lovers is a spiteful devil or something. It's just because you're walking away from your heart. You're walking away from your true soul's desires. So of course you're going to feel like it's hell to pay. Because at one point you were sitting in heaven, then you got up and you went to hell. Because you didn't want to open your heart like a fucking idiot. Stop playing yourself. Stop it. The only person that hurts in a connection is the one that doesn't love. That's the only person that hurts. Because the person that loves, they grow, they cry, they get emotional, then they heal and they grow and they ascend and they level up and they get something better. But the person who closed their heart, they didn't learn shit. So stop closing your fucking goddamn heart. Stop playing yourself. Stop it. That is nonsense. That's basura. Okay? You understand? That's gone. That's bullshit. Not on my fucking channel either. Watch your comments here. I'm not the one. Alright? Alright. So, Queen of Wands energy. This is what this person is focused upon. They're focused on getting into their body. They're focused on, you know, especially this is a woman, they're probably focused, if they're a witch, they're focused on their craft, they focus on their business, especially if you're a man watching this for a woman and they're not speaking to you or communication is limited, they're focused on their business, okay? They're focused on making money, they're focused on, you know, leveling up, in all ways. I mean, this person, probably when you see them, they're probably gonna look 10 times hotter than you saw them before. You know, they're probably gonna look way better, and inside you can tell that they're a different person. They're not gonna put up with bullshit anymore, especially if they were kind of a wilting flower before. They're not gonna be that no more. 10 of Wands reversed. This person is working on releasing burdens. Okay, they're doing the internal sacral chakra work. They probably doing steams and yoni work. You know what I mean? Like, they probably doing a bunch of it. They probably doing witchcraft. See me if you need some witchcraft done. See me if you need some spell work. Baby, I got you. Okay? So they're probably doing whatever they need to do. That's what they're focused on. For some of you guys, though, if this is a man and they left, they're focused on you. They're focused on you. They're focused on how they can get you back. Because they know, men are not stupid. They know when they're being dumb. They just wait for us to think that they're dumb so that they can keep doing dumb shit. But they know that they're being dumb, and they know that they're losing something that is very important, especially if this person had their heart closed. They know that they're playing themselves. All right? So they're focused on letting go of burdens that are keeping this connection apart. Okay? Whether they realize that they're letting go of burdens that are keeping this connection apart because maybe you're not speaking to them, maybe you're not with them right now, but on a soul level, they are letting go of burdens because those burdens are what kept you apart from this person. All right? Let's have a look at why. The World. It's time to end a cycle. It's time to end a cycle. You're done. Whoever this is, especially if you're the Queen of Wands, you're this person that this person is focused on, and you're posing a challenge to them. You are posing a challenge to them because you are completely pulling back your energy and you're gaining confidence, and in a real way, not that fake fucking faux confidence, right? Real confidence, right? And it's because you're done. And the most peaceful way. The world is like, I have died and I have risen and I'm okay. Thank you for all the lessons. The world energy is like, thank you so much for all those lessons. Everything was worth it in the end. That's how you know when you really reach a world moment. When you're like, that was so worth it. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. That is the world. And that is where you are headed. A lot of y'all are in this world energy. Where you're like, done. I'm not doing it no more. All right. So the conscious thoughts, inner desires is the Hermit. This person's focused upon themselves. I don't know what they're focused on, but they better be focused on changing. My spirit guides are the best. They're focused on changing. They're focused because they know deep down, whether they know it or want to admit it or not, they know they need to change. They know that they're fucking up. They know. You don't have to tell them. They know. Let's have a look at why the Hermit energy is in their conscious thoughts. Because of the Chariot and the Six of Pentacles. They know they need to give more. They know this needs to be a more balanced connection. Baby, you don't need to tell them that. He know. Don't worry. She know. They know. They know better. They know better, right? They know, okay? So they know that they're not doing enough. They know it's completely imbalanced. And that's probably why you're so pulled away and distant. And then as you're being pulled away and distant, you're healing, you're leveling up, but inside, internally, you're learning. With the higher refined energy, you're learning, right? You're focused upon your craft, whether that's artistry, makeup, nails, witchcraft, tarot, whatever it is. You're focused upon your art because you just can't. This is too much, you know, they're playing games. And now the way that you're acting now with the Nine of Cups energy, because I feel like you're sitting in the Nine of Cups energy, a lot of y'all, it's triggering them because it's reminding them of maybe a past person that they continue the same behavior with before, right? Where they left that person feeling insecure. And maybe this person in the past cheated on them. Maybe this person in the past left them because they were like, you know what? This is like so stupid for me to stay here. And it's triggering them because they need to change. It takes two people in a connection to make it whatever it is. It's not just the person who walked away. It's also you. What were you doing? And I think now, I know now, they're realizing, oh shit, I have to change. Because listen, they may think that they know that they were not bringing you justice. They know. And that's why it's triggering them. They know. It was only one-sided justice. And it wasn't even really justice. It wasn't even really that. Because you were coming from a place with an open heart. This person wasn't coming from a place with an open heart. They were coming from a place of being materialistic. Being super focused on money, you know? And being guarded and distant. So what do you think you're going to get? You're going to get a person who's just he's going to put up with that for like 10 minutes. You know, for as long as they can. And then they're just going to get up and move on. And there's so much better in this world. And you're just going to get left again. And they know that now. It wasn't the other person, it was them. And that's why they feel so triggered. Because they're realizing it was me the whole time. You don't have to tell them. They know. Alright. So let's see what's going on this week. The Page of Swords. Communication. Either from you or from them. But I think this person could be communicating some sort of truth. Or they're receiving a truth from you. Let's have a look at what this Page of Swords energy is. Wow, that came right out. Let's see what this Page of Swords energy is. And it's the Page of Pentacles. They could possibly be communicating about giving you support. I'm hearing giving you money for some of you guys. I don't know if this person holds back on, they're very stingy and they're very cheap and they don't give you money or anything like that. Like they don't, and that's not the main thing of a relationship. But if you see your partner in a quarantine doesn't have money and they're struggling and they don't have a job and they're not getting a benefits check, and you are making all this money and you don't give them a penny, you're fucked up for that. I don't care what the fuck happened to you. You're fucked up for that. And you're supposed to love them. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like this person's not even asking you. Like, they don't expect you to, but like, bro, what do you, you're not even thinking about me? Like, but then you want to pull up and smash? Like, nah, that's a dub. So I feel like you realize that's a joke. That's funny. And I feel like either you or them are bringing it up. And this week, it will be a very serious conversation. I mean, the Page of Swords is just like, listen, this is what I need. I need you to do this. Or this person is like, if they're smart, if they're smart, then, you know, they're going to get up and be like, okay, I know what you need. I'm going to do this. If that could just be, listen, just flow, right? Just flow. All right, let's have a look at what else more is coming on with this. The Ace of Cups, an apology, an offer of love. Oh, Cancer, look at that. Bless your heart, baby. I feel like a lot of Cancers are going to be like, oh, bless your heart, sweetie. Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, you know, this person just feels like you're the Empress. And they have not been treating you like that. I don't care what they were doing before. They were not treating you like a fucking Empress. If you're the Nine of Pentacles reverse, they were not treating you like an Empress. And you are so valuable. You don't have to put up with that nonsense. You are so, anything you want, you can fucking have. Anything you fucking want. And you don't have to say it. Alright? You don't have to say it. You get it? Alright. So let's have a look at why the Page of Swords energy is coming in the near future. For them. The Tower. Oh, see? Revelation. Realization. Realization. I mean, come on. The universe is stepping in. And the universe is doing something to clear out an old paradigm. They're realizing what they were doing before, it doesn't work. There's no point in screaming and carrying on about it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So let's change. That's it. Why are we fighting about what happened before? What is the transition between the Three of Swords energy and the Page of Swords energy, Spirit? The Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. They're feeling you slipping away from them, Cancer. They're feeling you slipping away from them as we speak. Right as we're talking right now, you are slipping farther and farther away. You already got new niggas in your phone. You already got, you know, whatever. You probably already had those guys in your phone, but you were probably dubbing them for this person. You know what I mean? Like, don't play yourself. This person knows that they were playing themselves. Who does this? This person knows that they were playing them. You don't have to say, they know that they were playing themselves. They can pretend all they want because they want to be guarded and they want to act like nothing's wrong, but they know that they were playing themselves. Who laughs last, laughs the best. Teachers used to tell me that when I was little, and now I know what it looks like. Because they have a realization, there's a revelation that occurs. And what is this revelation, Spirit? What is this Tower moment? What is it comprised of? Because the Tower energy is just crazy energy. It could be anything. What is this Tower energy? The Nine of Swords. Wow, something that worries them. Something happens that really worries them. I don't know what this is. Whoa, something happens that really, really worries them. The Five of Wands. I don't know. It could be a fight. Oh. It could be a fight in the connection. I don't know if you guys already had this fight or you guys are going to have this fight, but there's a fight and they realize, oh my God, like, I really need to change. Pages are new beginnings. They're new potentials, okay? So I feel like this is starting over. This week, this person is realizing they need to start over. And that is clarification with the Ace of Swords. They're realizing they need to start over. They need to do things differently. You don't have to say it. They know, okay? So I don't know if there is a fight that happens, but I feel like you're just going to say your piece. Because I feel like, especially if you're in this Queen of Wands energy, you're done. You don't care anymore. What's the point of arguing? So you're just going to say your piece, and you're just going to be like, you know what? This, and this. And that's all. And I'm not even making a threat. This is just how I feel about it. This is nonsense. I know I'm worth better than this. I can have this. Like, it's not even about threatening this. This is just the problem in the connection. And then they start to worry. And then they start to get frustrated. And this Tower energy is going to make them realize, oh my God, what am I doing all this for? Yeah, because they're a fucking idiot. Low key. Page of Swords energy. This is communication. This is information. This is like, it comes in any form. It can come in the form of me. It can come in the form of you. It can come in the form of, you know, reading something online. It could come in the form of just something shocking. All right. It's shocking communication. Definitely. All right. And I also feel like, there's also some truth being delivered this week. Whoa, this person is, they know. This person knows that they have not been treating you right. They know. You don't have to say it. That's all I keep getting off of this. All right, so let's see what this person is feeling and thinking towards you this week. I feel like there's something else my guides are trying to tell me about this near future energy, but I can't pick it up. The Magician. Oh, okay. So a lot of you guys have manifested this, but those of you guys who, you know, you haven't spoken to this person and you don't know what is going on in this person's life, you can do magic and you can pull this in, okay? Very confidently. You don't have to worry. You can pull this in, all right? You have manifested this. For those of you guys who have done magic, you've literally lit a candle. It is coming, and it's coming because of the magic that you did, all right? But for those of you guys who have not, and maybe you're like, I don't know what's going to happen, and you're worried and stuff, then just do some magic, okay? I do spell work, so if you're interested, you can hit me up down below. My email's down below. But do some magic, all right? That will work, all right? You can set an intention, whatever you want to do, but it's something along the lines of manifestation, a manifestation coming to play. Don't worry, you're getting what you want. All right, let's see how this person is thinking and feeling about you this week. The Labyrinth. So they're definitely feeling kind of confused about you. They're kind of like, what is this? Like, they're very perplexed. They don't have to be in this fucking maze. They can leave the maze. All right, they don't have to do this dumb shit. Just follow your heart and it's easy. Okay, so what else is this person feeling and thinking towards you this week? Okay, so we have time and the Fish. So this person is feeling like you are like you are their abundance, okay? And they also feel like you're spending your time working on your finances and your own abundance. They're thinking now about how long it will take for some money to come in. This person is very materialistic. They're very materialistic, and there's nothing wrong with being materialistic, but when you're materialistic to your own detriment, it is very toxic. Okay, if you have a person sitting in front of you, a beautiful woman, you know, an amazing man, there's no amount of money that can repeat. In fact, you're going out and working because you're thinking that that's going to bring in somebody like that. And you have it in front of you and you're just throwing it away. You're being an idiot. Okay, so let's have a look at what is the oracle energy that Spirit has for you and this other person. Okay. All right, so we have Unikite, answered prayers. So don't worry, if you prayed and you asked for it, it's coming. Don't worry about it. All right. Your prayers are being answered. Whether this was a meditation, whether this was spell work, whether it was both, I like to meditate, do spell work, and pull cards and set intentions, because then I always get what I ask for, okay? Because I do all of it, all right? But if you prayed for it and that's all you really want to do, fine. But if you know you need to do more than that, you know, because this is heavily karmic energy, all right? This is very karmic what's here. This is very karmic. And sometimes it's hard because this person is kind of in a labyrinth. So when you're in a labyrinth, you don't realize that you don't need to be in a labyrinth. Sometimes it's subconscious energy at play that's causing you to sit in this maze, this confusing energy. And spell work literally does this. It blows through all the blockages, and so this person doesn't have to sit in a maze. Okay? So whatever you ask for, if you did some work, baby, it's coming, okay? Don't worry about it. Stop worrying about your work. Okay, so aquamarine, divine life purpose. A lot of you guys, through this whole situation with this person, you have realized your divine life purpose, and if you haven't, baby, you need to look within. You need to go within, honey bun. Okay? And start working on your artistic endeavors or your creative endeavors as well. Their passion projects. The Queen of Wands is a very passionate person. So this person here has given you inspiration. Okay? So use this time that you have with them, apart from them, or whatever that you're feeling with them. Use this time to work on your divine life purpose, because something around this connection has inspired you to do something positive from the heart. And then this person has azurite. They have deep emotional healing. So this person, I feel like the reason why my guides keep pointing towards work is because this person has a lot of deep emotional, like, healing stuff that needs to happen for them. Like, they have a lot of deep stuff, and especially if this is a masculine party, they're not very good at tuning into themselves. Like, literally shit has to blow up in their face for them to even process that they are feeling emotions. And so that's why they keep hinting towards it. Lately, my guys have been talking a lot about spell work, okay? So I think you should look into it if you're open to it. I know some people are very afraid of it. You know, that's stupid. There's no reason to be afraid of spell work. Nothing. But I understand people have belief systems, whatever. But I can't respect a belief system that limits you. I'm sorry. I think you should have an open mind. And if something is going to work for you, why aren't you going to do it? If it's going to work for you, then who the fuck cares about what some preacher man is preaching to you? Come on, seriously? Who cares? Christianity is a man-made religion. Witchcraft is man-made. Like, this is all these things that are just constructs. We can shift them, we can break out of them. And if this is somebody that you love, which this is a soulmate connection, why are you gonna let some other person outside of you stop you from doing something that's gonna bring in an answered prayer? I mean, we literally have Unikite, an answered prayer. If you're praying, but you have a lot of anxiety and you're very fearful, then you need some work done. That's what it means. Come on. All right? So find your favorite practitioner, you know. Find whoever you want to find. If this is important to you, which this seems very important to you, it's not about the money. It's not about any of that stuff. If this person is important to you, why aren't you doing everything that you can? If you are important to you, why aren't you doing everything that you can? Instead of sitting there with malice on your heart, do heart chakra meditations. Do something to open up your heart. Not everybody has the money, I understand, so do something to open up your heart. Do something to bring this in. Come on. Come on, this is someone who you love. You have to get creative. All right? And through the work that you're doing to bring this in, because you're bringing it in because you love it. So through the work that you're doing to bring this in, then you're discovering your divine life purpose. That's how I discovered mine, through falling in love. Come on. Seriously, there's no time for fear. Okay? So that's what I have for you guys, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you guys who don't know me, I'm the spiritual Barbie. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to my channel. For those of you guys who would like to work with me personally, I do readings. I am a psychic advisor as well. I also do spell work as well as you know, just connecting with people and therapeutic stuff, whatever you need. If you would like to reach out to me and know more or book a session with me, you can find my email. It's in the description bar down below. Serious inquiries only, please. Thank you so much, because then I'll get bombarded and then I won't be able to help people who really want the help. So if you are not sure, take the time to figure out. If you don't have the money, that's fine. The universe gives us everything that we need. So if we don't have the money for it, then there's another way. That's what the universe is saying. Oh, there's another way for you. So remember I said heart chakra meditations? Do that. Do that. But if you know damn well that you just need to get some work done, then get some fucking work done. It's not that serious. All right? So, or if you just want a reading, get a reading, because these readings are general, right? Okay, but this is a loving situation. Action needs to be taken. Okay? All right, you guys. Thank you to all you guys who have liked, commented, and subscribed to my channel. It means the world to me. I really appreciate it. I love connecting with you guys. I check on my channel every day. Okay, I love you guys so much. All right, and I do have daily, weekly, and monthly videos on my channel. Remember to like this video if you want this video to get out there, right? So other people can get this information, okay? Sometimes you don't know that you need something until you see it and you're like, oh, this is what I was looking for. So put that information out there as well. There's nothing wrong with it. All right? Thank you so much for joining me. I guess I'll see you guys next week. Or maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.